Hi everyone and welcome to Judy's Beauty Bites, and on my channel I'll be sharing lots of beauty tips and tutorials on how to apply makeup. Today's video is all about the everyday dewy glowy look. This is my go-to daily look really. You can see I've got a little bit of highlighter on, a bit of contouring going on, smoky eye, don't know if you can see that, smoky eye, natural nude look on the lips. Yeah, I think it looks quite good, quite flawless. Don't know if you agree. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my video and my other videos which you can find on YouTube. What I've done today is I've also listed all the products I've used, so that should be helpful for you if you'd like to go and source some of those products. And if you like, thumbs up, and I'd also appreciate your support if you could subscribe to my channel. That would be brilliant. I hope you enjoy the video. See you soon. Bye. So here what I'm doing is I'm adding my foundation, which is Studio Fix Fluid Foundation with an SPF 15. It's colour NC42 MAC foundation. I think it's the best one for my skin. I've got combination skin and I find this is really good coverage, and my T-zone doesn't get too oily during the day, so it's a really good match for my skin. As you can see, I keep applying with a stippling brush and pressing the foundation in until I get really even full coverage. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply, it's an all-nighter foundation, but I use this as my concealer under my eyes, and it also acts as a highlighter as well. So I put that on the bridge of my nose, the top of my forehead, under my eyes, and I just let that set for maybe 30 seconds or so. I find because it's an all-nighter foundation, it works as a really good concealer. Covers a multitude of sins, and it also acts as a highlighter, and I think it gives a really good coverage. And I use another sort of stippling brush and I push that in to make sure I get a nice flawless coverage. So what I'm doing now is I'm using another brush and I blended the two colours in. And now a little tip, to seal the under eye area with the concealer, I actually add All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. And for me this works best because once I put the setting powder on the top, it doesn't sit in the cracks. I just get a really nice even base when I put my powder on the top. And I'm going to add what I think is the Mercier Translucent powder. This is a very fine powder and it works as a lovely base for the rest of your makeup. It's translucent, so I'm not adding any more colour on. I'll just add a bit of powder under the eye area as well, and that acts as a bit of a buffer, so if I'm applying my eyeshadow and it falls onto the top of my cheek area, it doesn't settle. I'm now adding my eyebrows with an Avon True Colour Glimmer Stick Brow Definer, and it's in the colour dark brown. I'm now adding a NYX product, 3-step to sculptor, and I actually use this funny enough, as an eyeshadow, and I use this on the base of my eyelid, and it's a really nice natural colour, and it's very natural. So I try and mix my makeup up, and I don't use everything for what its intended purpose is for, but I find this works for me as it matches my skin colour. So I just place that on the top of my eyelid, and it works as a really natural base. I'm now using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette, and I'm going for a nice sort of coppery colour, and I use that just above the crease of my eye on both eyes. And it might look a little bit heavy to start, but once you start blending it in, it comes up as a really nice natural colour. Now with a nice clean blending brush, I blend that colour above the eye, just blend it at the top there, just go over the eyelid. And now with a thinner brush, I go in for a nice dark plum colour, and that colour is going to go on the crease of the eye, so just above the eyelid, on the crease where the bone is. You can feel that with the brush, and if you just put a nice sort of crease line there, you get a lovely 3D effect once you blend the two colours in together. Just keep blending. Blending is everything, because then it makes it look a little bit more natural, a little bit more 3D-ish rather than heavy lines. Now I'm using my regular black eyeshadow. You can get it, any black eyeshadow would do, and I'm just putting this on the corner of my eye, on the outer corner, and I'm making a kind of a C shape or a V shape on the corner, and that gives you a lovely smoky look. Again, at the moment it's very harsh looking, but it's you just need to do a little bit more blending, and it comes up beautifully. As I say, blending is everything. Go back to my 3 Steps NYX Sculpt powder, and I go over the top, just below the brow bone, and I put a little bit of highlighter under there just to give a little bit more depth. Keep blending. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my usual drugstore eyelash curler, and then I'm going to apply some mascara, and I usually use the NYX Worth the Hype waterproof mascara. I think it's a really good price, and it does the trick, gives you nice thick eyelashes. I'm now going to use a liquid eyeliner over the top of my eyelid on the base where the eyelashes are. I just do a nice sort of cat stroke eyelash liner on the top. This takes a bit of practice, but you can get used to doing it. And I'm now putting a bit of powder, translucent powder, again my Laura Mercier powder underneath, so that I can now apply some eyeliner. And I don't go for black eyeliner, I always use sort of plummy colour or a light brown, so that it doesn't look too harsh. This one is Avon Longwear eyeliner in colour Plumful. Now I'm going to put some more mascara on, and I put some on the bottom lashes to give it a little bit more definition. A bit more on the top. So the eyes are coming along nicely now. I'm going to go into another palette, and this is by Revolution. And I think the palette is called Red Alert. And I'll just give it a little bit more colour. I'm blending all the time, blending the black with the plum. I'm now going to go over the brows again. I used a pencil before, but now I'm going to actually set it with what I use is, what is it called? It's a Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I use a brush. It's a nice gel pomade, and it sort of sets the eyebrow and gives it a little bit more definition than before. again, just brush with some setting powder, flawless. Now I'm going to use a flat brush to do a bit of contouring, and I use a L'Oreal True Match. I think it's a bronzer, but I use it as a contour. And I just put it down the sides of my nose to give my nose a nice narrow look, and the cheekbone, just under the bone, nice straight line. It looks a bit harsh at the moment, but what I'll do is I'll be blending it in and you won't see any lines. But it just gives my face a little bit more definition. My nose looks nicer. It's taking shape now. Now with my blusher brush, I blend in. And I'm going to use my blush, and it's Coral Spectrum by Zoeva. And I blend two colours. Some more setting powder underneath, just to give my jawline some definition. And that will set for a little while. You can see, sort of bakes and highlights certain areas. So just below the blusher and just above. Back to my NYX product, and I go over the top of my nose to give my nose some definition, a nice straight line down the top and a bit of highlight on the top. My lips, I'm going to use a Collection Lip Definer Lasting Colour. I think it's in nude pink. It's quite a natural colour. I use this as a lip liner to pencil the outside of my lip area. With lipsticks, I never stick to one colour. I'm always blending 2 or 3 colours to give me a more natural look. So now I'm going to use a sleek lipstick, and it's a very nude colour. I actually think it's called nude, is it? I think it's called Naked actually, in sleek. It's very hard to find in the shop, so you might have to get this online. And then I use Speculips Metallic, it's called, by Soap and Glory. It's a lovely gold dusk look. Now I'm going to blend in anywhere where I've highlighted, so it's taking shape. Now I'm going to use a nice glowy highlighter, and it's by BlackUp, and it's colour 01, and I just put it on the top of my cheekbone as a highlighter, on the tip of my nose, as you can see, and it just gives my face a bit of a glow. I then have a setting powder. It's not a loose powder, it's compact, and this is colour TW02 in BlackUp. It just blends all the colours in and makes it look a little bit more flawless, as you can see. So this is nearly the finished look. You can see the highlighter, the eyes smoky, the lips are done, it's very natural. I think this is the finished look. This is my everyday go-to makeup look. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be doing lots more videos like this. Thank you.